What's going on, everybody? So today we have this. That's right. This is the Crustifixion version 2. I do not have the original one to sit beside it to show you the difference, but this is loaded. When I say loaded, most chainsaw pedals, they give you an array of stuff, but this really goes absolutely stupid. This heavy earth, those people right there, you're here, you're here. So, I mean, look at the artwork on that stuff, man. God damn, that's beautiful as hell, isn't it? Menacing! Alright. So, what you have here is you have low, mid, high, clip. And then there's nothing in between that. You go over to the level. And then you have your gain, which it's gain, you know? Then you have a gate, which only gates what this is adding to your signal. So if you already have feedback from the amp that you're using, this does not control that. It controls the feedback that's going to be added to it from this. A little different approach, but when you use it, you're really glad that's the way it's set up. It's actually brilliantly done. Shay over there, the dude really, for those people who, like me, I'm not a chainsaw fan, but when you can get something that is tweakable, you can get the chainsaw and still have like clarity and note definition, and it doesn't just sound like, well, a wall of shit. It's nice. Then you also have a clean, which is how much of the gain is on your dry part, how much is on your wet part. You can kind of dial that in, so you can kind of control it, which is nice. And then you have a blend, which goes from your dry signal to your wet signal. You can kind of use a lot more of the amp, less of the pedal, more of the pedal, less of the amp. Yeah. All right. And on the bottom, you have a EQ only, which is nice because this as itself is a great EQ pedal. I don't think many people are going to talk about that. They're going to be like, this is chainsaw heaven, but it's also a great EQ pedal. So if you just want to like have that little extra thing in your chain, you do not have to use the chainsaw part. You don't. You can use just the EQ settings. Then of course you have the bypass, which is turning the pedal on and off, and you can use the EQ in part with it, or you can use the EQ by itself. Pretty simple, right? So that's what you get on the outside. As if that wasn't enough, well, let's get your mom's underwear in the kitchen sink and throw that fucker in there too, right? Why not? They both smell like trash, so put the trash can in there too, just so you can keep all this shit together, right? On the inside, you have a frequency sweep, which is in here. I'm not opening it up because he sets it at noontime when he sends it, and for me, I didn't really need to mess with it. It was good just the way it was. All right, and you have your center shift, and then you have mid EQ adjust, which takes care of your mid EQ frequency. You can kind of mess with it, how the frequency is going to attack, but really, like I said, he sets it in the middle, and it's kind of like the sweet spot, the spot you look for when you're dialing stuff in. Anyway, it's spot on, and you have your full EQ band in there as well. It's very smart. It's just ridiculously smart. And the graphics are awesome. And for $250, that is a lot in a box. Hand built right here in the United States of America. All right? Yeah. American made by an American named Shay. There's a lot of Shays that build stuff I use all of a sudden. I don't know what the hell happened, but yeah. All right. So we're going to plug into this, play it for a little bit, and then I don't know where this is going to go yet. I mean, I have it set up. I'll play it, show what the Rev G20 sounds like by itself, and then of course I'll turn this on, then I'll turn just the EQ on, and then turn the EQ on with the chainsaw effect, distortion, what do you want to call it, put in on it with it. And if I feel up to it, I'll zoom in on this. I'll try to get the fucker like right here so you can see me turn knobs if I feel like it. I don't know yet because I'm actually, for a change, filming in order. All right. Roll my motherfucking bean footage. Alright, as you can tell through the video, it does the chainsaw thing perfectly. I can show you how I got to that tone, but really at the end of the day, it's so many things to turn. It would be like a 45-minute long video to go over this whole pedal. If there's any interest in me actually going through the whole entire pedal, reach out, man. That's all I can tell you. Reach out. If I can get enough response that someone wants me to go through and tackle that whole entire thing, then I'll do it. But just to do it, man, there's a lot of stuff going on with that pedal. It's ridiculous. So it's called the Crustifixion version 2. It's everything and then some. It does a lot of stuff. So yeah, go check it out. thisheavyearth.com. See you next video. So hey, keep music evil, bring metal to the children, don't be a dick, subscribe to my shit. Later, man.